Dismiss me. My son's 13, I swear to God it's getting tricky. Cause in another year I might just have to pass the blicky. Dismiss me. My son's 13, I swear to God it's getting tricky. Cause in another year I might just have to pass the blicky.
Well, did you ever aspire to go to prison?
Nah, hell nah.
Well, that here Tejano podcast. What up? And first and foremost, man, I just gotta say that new Young Drummer Boy freestyle is trash. He fucked the whole freestyle up with just that one line that passed a blicky to his 13-year-old son. Yeah, man, I can't condone that shit. You know, that's something that's definitely frowned upon. That's something they should never do. Like, as a father, you should want better for your son. You should want your son to do the best in life. And then you're out here rapping about you might have to pass him a gun. That just fucked up your home parenting, too. Like, how's your son going to respect you when you rapping about stupid shit like that? You know? Now, if your son chooses to be a fuck up in life, it's going to be your fault. Because you're out here promoting that stupid shit. So, I just think the whole line was irresponsible. And I think it was fucking stupid. You know, so Drummer Boy, I feel like he should know better than that. Because Young Drummer Boy, he didn't come up like that. He came up with Christian parents. His parents raised him right. Now, he chose to gangbang, maybe because of the neighborhood he was in. But he had a choice not to gangbang. He had loving parents. And then he has a cousin that's doing life in prison. So he shouldn't want that for his son. Drummer Boy should know better than to say something stupid and irresponsible like that. You know, now me, I'm from Texas. We don't really do the gangbang shit. But there's a lot of crime out here. Like, it's fucked up out here, too. Like, I'm from the Southeast. I'm from South Houston. A lot of fucked up shit goes on in South Houston. You know? Like, my father, always in jail, never around. In and out of jail or working construction out of state. And then he'll call us to let us know he was in town and he needed us to bail him out. Like, that's the type of dad, like, I grew up with. You know? So, you know, but even though as fucked up as he was, he never wanted us to go to prison. He never wanted us to do some fucked up shit like that. My best friend, his dad was in and out of prison. And he never tried to groom his son to do something like that, you know. And my best friend's dad was a gangster motherfucker. Like not gangster as in like in a gang, but more like those Mexican dudes that smuggle a lot of people across the border and shit. Like that type of thug, you know. But he never, you know, try to get his kids involved in that shit. You know, I got another friend, my other best friend growing up since elementary. His dad was never around, but his dad was a bus driver. He would drive buses to and from Mexico. And he would tell us stories like that they'll try to put work in the bus, and he would tell them, hey, I ain't driving this shit till I get that shit out. You know, he always try to put the best example for us. You know, and, you know, they didn't have papers. So, you know, the hardship that comes with the not having papers in this country is hard. So, yeah, he could have used that extra money, but he didn't want to put that extra pressure on his family. And then I got another friend, D Money. His mom was a drug addict. He ended up going to prison because he came from a fucked up household. You know, so, I mean, I just think about, like, all the people I grew up around, the situations we were in. You know, as fucked up as our parents were, they didn't want us to be fuck-ups. You know, they wanted us to do better. They might have been fucked up, flawed individuals, but they never try to put that lifestyle on us. As a matter of fact, I think the majority of us went the opposite route. We weren't trying to be thugs because we already knew what being a thug came with, because we looked at our parents. We're like, yo, man, they're fucked up. They're doing all that hood rat shit. I don't want to do that shit. I'm trying to actually, like, do better than what they're doing. You know, because you see the actual consequences. You see people going to jail. You see people not having money. You see people getting fired. So we weren't trying to... We saw all the consequences, and we didn't want none of that. You know, because that's, like, the fucked up situation. Like, when you come from Texas, it's fucked up. Pasadena police is racist as fuck. You know, South Houston, shit, fucking poverty, dog. Like, Taco Town. You know, and then you got Indigo Falls Apartments or Cabo San Lucas Apartments. Like, those are some fucked up places. You know, these are like third world type of places. You know, so like, we actually see like the actual struggle. And for Young Drummer Boy to be talking like that, I think it's just stupid and irresponsible. And it's fucked up because he knows better. His parents are Christian. He grew up in the church. He should know better than that. And then when you see fathers who are actually like that, it never goes well for the father. You know, in Garland, Texas last year or 2 years ago, a father took his 14-year-old son to go kill people. The kid killed people. The kid's on the run still probably, but the father got life in prison. And I'm pretty sure the kid every day regrets that situation because he fucked his life up for listening to his dad, which he shouldn't have even listened to him. You got Queso's dad in Jacksonville, Florida. His dad took him to go do a drill on somebody, and now the dad's snitching on the kid because the dad doesn't want to do life in prison. You got Honeycomb Breezy, who got locked up with his dad. You know, he's that Mississippi rapper. Honeycomb Breezy got his grandparents killed. He's doing time with his father. I guess something happened in the jail or in the prison, and the dad he chose the gang over his son. They beat the shit out of his son, and now they separated the son to, like, I guess a different part of the prison, because now, like, the son is like the enemy now. So it just, like, situations like that, it never goes well for the father when the father's doing shit like that. If you're a father and you got to get your kid involved in some shit, I mean, you're just a fucked up person. You're trash. You know, you shouldn't put your kid in that type of situation. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I really got to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, man, like and subscribe.